two answers there. One, yes, they pretty much destroyed themselves by allowing their reputation and their name to be attached by UN Security Council resolution to this mess in Gaza that Trump has invented, along with Jared Kushner, Tony Blair, and every other bandit and crook you can name. And two, because they have been utterly feckless in the face of the genocide in Gaza and in face of Ukraine, really, too, and also Southwest Asia. But having watched Kofi Annan and having watched Helen Clark, whom we kept from being Secretary General when she was a deputy and doing a really good job, and that's why we didn't want her to be Secretary General and back Guterres instead of Helen Clark. Helen Clark would have been telling us to go to hell in a handbag already. If you get someone like that in there who could really put muscle and voice behind the United Nations, you could make it potent again. I don't think that's going to happen because, we, the Russians, the Chinese, and others get a vote on who's going to be Secretary General. But it could happen if there were a confluence of interests that suddenly made it happen. And we got a really good leader in there. We've had a couple, in the history of the UN, we've had a couple of really good leaders who made a difference. And we also need major revision to the Security Council. We need to add some countries to the Security Council. We need to make it not a unanimous vote for action. Maybe add, there are 5 countries I would add, so it'd be 10. I might even take one out. I might even take Great Britain out and then have a 2/3 vote for a majority or whatever. You could revise and revamp the existing organization, put good leadership in, and I think it would be effective. Not as effective as everyone would like, but it still would be effective. I think that would be better than trying to design something from whole cloth. And the problem with that is once you stand the UN down, there's a lot of people in the world that don't want anything to replace it. So I wouldn't stand it completely down. I would revamp and revise.